Zodiac here. Time for a little Hunter x Hunter. 375. Let's go. Excuse me. Whew. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Prince Tyson, and let's hope for a not so text-heavy chapter. If it gets super text-heavy, I'll kind of read it quietly to myself. Whatever. I'm sure you understand by now. The teachings of love begin. Nothing to worry about. Love will always prevail. Whoa. Persuasion, okay. Whether you spend your nights tossing and turning because you miss someone too much, or unable to return to those days no matter how hard you wish it, one day they'll all become wonderful memories. This is love, yes, the power of love, from the teachings of Tyson, chapter 2, verse 4, the Kana Chronicles. Viva Prince Tyson! Viva Prince Tyson! Let me grab my toxic energy drink here, because it's my Friday and I have nothing better to do. Izu, isn't that straight up ripped out of lyrics? Usually you're an old man out of the loop. I don't know. How much seriously moving. Leave it alone already. More importantly, what do you think of these things? They don't seem evil. Well, this is the Nen beast of a prince who preaches that love is the most important thing. It'd be pretty weird if they were sinister. Maybe it's a Genki Dhamma kind of ability. If someone didn't understand your references, they'd have no idea what you're talking about. Come on, you haven't even read Roganbo? Yes, I've read it. I'm assuming that abbreviation is supposed to be Dragon Ball. Oh, and yes, I've read it. Okay. A Genki... Oh, whoa. So that's the source of the... It's a heart shape unknown with like 4 tiny wings. No. I guess it'd be better to say a tooth without roots and wings. I don't know. It's fucking weird. 6 Prince Guardian Spirit Beast is an emitter with the recruitment, collecting, dispersal type ability. Those who take in the teachings of Tyson become possessed by the squinty eyeball. The squinty eyeball, okay, so those are the unknowns. Collects aura from its host and in return bestows happiness to them. Whoa. Her amount of happiness is transformed into passionate readership and following of the teachings of Tyson. Oh, God. Oh, boy. However, if the one and only taboo of the teachings of Tyson is broken, harsh punishment shall be dealt. Okay. There had to have been so... Oh. Okay, so it doesn't say that, but then it just goes over to... Second Prince Camille's Guardian Spirit Beast is a manipulator. Okay. I'm wondering if the last time I read this, I read that the cat ability being a Nen Beast, but it was actually just her Nen ability. Then this is a Guardian Beast. Okay. Manipulator with a compulsory type. Once a person has met certain given conditions, she is able to control them to her will. Ooh, interesting. Whoa, we're getting an info dump on everybody's fucking Nen Beasts. That's my dog, Law. Yeah, he already ran off. But, yeah, I named him Law after One Piece character. He's a blue healer. Same fur pattern. This Law's hat. 5th Prince Tubepa's Guardian Spirit Beast is a transmuter. Its ability is a coexisting type which requires a partner, researcher colleague. Within the beast's own body, it can synthesize various drugs and chemical, producing all different kinds of effects. Damn. hence the chameleon. Oh, well. Allowing it to kind of be versatile. 7th Prince, Lazarus, Guardian Beasts, Conjurer, semi-compulsory type manipulator ability. It makes sense that a lot of these guys are manipulators, considering they're all princes trying to gain favor and try to get more following and more influence to rise in power. Moving forward. Thereby springing the trap, the ability is activated. What? That's messed up. I'm the target. I'm like, I want to go get a rock star. I get my rock star, and then I'm in the trap. Yikes. If I don't deal with this immediately, this could become a threat to First Prince Benjamin. Their level shot up dramatically. What? Oh, that makes sense. Is this happening because they're praying? No, it's happening because they're all sharing the same will. When they synchronize themselves with one another, they're able to create a massive amount of aura. It's a joint type party form. Interesting. Oh, yep. An enhancer with a mutual symbiotic type ability? Like, are we talking like Venom Carnage sort of? Whatever. The more people with the mark of the feather that gather by the prince, the greater each of their individual potential becomes. With everyone in the group sharing the same will with one another, when its ability is activated, the force rises to among the absolute top class of all Nen abilities. This is incredible. Prince Benjamin, I'm sure you've already realized yourself as well. Got to do it now before they become aware of their own ability. Give me the order. The body fall as well, but there's one problem. Guardian Spirit Beast. Whoa. Okay, lots of text here. Don't mind the silent parts occasionally. Keeping me under the watch. I imagine its feathers stand up stiff and fire at me. Garthos, whom I traded shifts with, also received the Guardian Beast mark on Hulkenberg's private guard. Private guard. This is likely memory revision effect from a manipulation attack. Interesting. It's crazy how this guy's able to come up with this, but well, it's Hunter. These guys are smart. Therefore, I came to the conclusion that although Prince Hulkenberg's guardian beast is itself an enhancer, it is influenced and affected by Hulkenberg's nature and personality, allowing it the use of manipulator abilities when affixing marks. Wow. Okay. Erase and rewrite memories. Oh my god. Okay. It's very possible that. Excuse me. Vision set aside as a counter type ability. My turn. Oh. The note, mistrust my own memory. Whoa. It's no good. It is highly disadvantageous to attack Hulkenberg at this point in time. Until we have a solid grasp on Hulkenberg's guardian beast's ability, we could be head first into a disaster. At the very least, I need one other person with me, or if possible, two. That way we have witnesses who can testify to Hulkenberg's guardian beast attack and its effects. Is the origin of this aura Hulkenberg? Yes, sir. It's joint type. Can you kill him? I would need 2 more people in order to secure information. I'll explain the details later. An assassin in room 1014. A united power. Trash. Don't get distracted now. Assassin, united power, and trash. The others, like Second Prince Camilla, who dig their own graves that has having one finger. It's really not my style. It is, however, the wisest course of action. Okay. Hold up. I'm sure it's a lot simpler than. Oh, okay. I get why he said that. Okay. Assassin 1014, because it's all referring to the just it's just funny. Trash is number 4. All right, it just makes more sense now. Just a little slow on the uptake. Highness, where are you going? We're in 1009. So the banquet is forbidden. Try to directly appeal to Father again. So then let him disqualify me. I'd welcome it. The king has decreed once the succession war has begun, it will not be stopped under any circumstances. If you continue to oppose it, you might even be imprisoned. Another victim is claimable. I do nothing. It's the same if I just let them die. I cannot bear to let that happen. Wow. The compassion from this man. I will accompany the Night Prince as he heads to the king. There will be 5 others accompanying us. Roger. The rest of you, please continue your duties as usual. Yes, sir. Now we're going to 1011. Okay, so first Benjamin and his soldiers crew are going to deal with Hulkenberg now. Alright, and now we're going to pan over to Fugetsu and Kacho, it looks like. A question, a door open. Is this my magic power? My magic is real. Pray, kneeling. Why? Why can't I do it? Hanzo. It's time. You got some real nerve making me stay up all night. If after you put me through that, you're about to tell me you failed, I'm up in my feet tenfold. I gave him what was coming to him. But now we're in the middle of a much bigger problem. Indeed, that sounds like the work of 13th Prince Mariam's guardian beast. Yeah, Vergei sounds like he's pretty pissed off, but he is letting Vergei go to Kurapika's courses, isn't he? When he does, you may see that whatever's outside the door is completely different than what it should be. I know a lot of people didn't like the little exchange with Kurapika and Vergei, but I don't know, that cracked me up just because of just how intense that dude was. He's like, don't you underestimate me. And just a really big panel on his face. It just, sorry about that. My SD card ran out of room. I had to make room, and here we are, resuming from page 11, Hunter x Hunter 375. Let's go. Sorry, I was just cracking up over the little exchange between Kurapika and Vergei. And Hanzo's talking with Biscuit. Let me see though. It's entirely possible the corridor won't be outside that door at all. Gotta calm him down some. There is no need for me to send virulent. Someone's silver-tongued sweet promises of Nen courses, we ended up losing a precious comrade. Good God. Anyways, when Vargan was killed, the objective to learn Nen died along with it. You're right. The murderer is still running loose, sending another person in is just a pointless risk. I believe we've got a good solution. What's that? We will teach it into your workers here in this room. You can watch your actions and determine for yourself whether or not it truly exists. You seem pretty damn confident, so you believe you can make me acknowledge the existence of Nen abilities? Yes. A technique for making something not there seem like it is? You know what people call that? Magic tricks. I love the looks on their faces. Sure, I can understand that Nen is a mental technique that allows you to draw out your dormant powers and gain access to more strength than you would normally have. But this absurd superpower stuff that you all keep spouting off about does not exist. It never did. This is the real me. Even I don't know exactly how this works, but for years and years I kept wishing and praying, and little by little it began changing until I arrived at my present form. You're not wrong about the mind and emotions affecting the body, but Nen abilities are nowhere near as limited as you think they are. The most effective way to convince someone is overwhelming and inferiable visual proof. I could have shown him my clone technique, but if I did that, I'd have been at great risk of being suspected of Prince Mimosi's assassination. I won't be able to teach any human in 2 weeks like Kurapika, but if someone has a knack for it, I can easily improve their physical abilities by 2 to 3 times over the course of a month. I can't believe it. How can someone so beautiful exist? The icy, enchanting, yet sinister contour of Jesus Earth. Deltoids and the cruel, silent dominance of bulging quadriceps. Yikes. He must be too shocked to speak. Not in that sense. He's got a boner. You can choose which of your boners you can choose which of your workers you'd like us to teach. So how about start right now? No. Me. It's gotta be me. Teach me pronto. Well, I mean, if you teach me directly, it'll just be a lot more convenient, right? As far as determining whether or not you're telling the truth. It is exactly as you say. I'll change my guard shift to match with yours, Captain. If we're by the Queen and Prince, we'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone while we're working security. Yeah. Well then, let's have Vergei go to room 1014 as planned. Don't misunderstand, it's not that I've acknowledged the existence of Nen. It's not like I want to check the situation outside either. This has absolutely nothing to do with Nen. I'm just checking up on the actions of the other princes. Very well. Although it's still a bit early, let's go take a look outside. Hang on. I'll accompany you to the entryway. Don't misunderstand, it's not like I believe Kurapika's story or anything. Sure, right. Whatever you say. Alright, last couple pages. Let's get something juicy. Something crazy. Hype to look forward to next week. Or I might just get teased and be like, oh, well, it was an alright chapter. 10:13. Sorry, I'm not trying to... Yeah, let me get in your space. Yeah. No. Oh, the door's slowly opening. For real. I feel like anything's out of place, and it's not like there's any invisible walls either. This is... I don't have a good feeling about this. Should we contact one of the Lower Princes Association hunters in room 1014 and ask them to come to the front of this room? Do we really need to pointlessly confirm that? It's just as I thought. Kurapika's story was a little bullshit. Oh, whoa. When a space has been sealed off by Nen, there are three main categories of barriers that can be set between it and the real world. Exit and entry are impossible. Exit and entry are possible. One-way travel. If there are no changes in the normal appearance, then in most cases it is category 3, which means if you leave, you will most likely be unable to return. The perfect harmony ever. Flexor torum profundus, its protractor muscle. This guy. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Of course I am, but there's already a hole in your story. Vergei just left and came back in safe and sound, didn't he? Entire body crossed the barrier. Of course, go ahead, but don't misunderstand, okay? Would you shut up, Captain? Evidence speaks louder than words, and seeing is believing. There. Completely outside the door. Can you see me? Yeah. Everything's perfectly normal. Slow. Whoa. Be honest, the very moment that I fully left the room, everyone vanished like smoke, and it seems like the room 1013 I'm looking into now is... What the... Be able to return. Probably Guardian Beast's Nen ability. Nen trading for everyone. The reality has no choice but to accept. Alright, that was a fun chapter. It wasn't... everyone needs to read this. It was fun. It was entertaining. Got some good information about the other Nen beasts. It was like, alright, cool. Like, oh, we're getting them trickled here and there. And then this time he's just like, no, here's everyone else's for the most part, I think. Excuse me. With, for the most part, pretty detailed and good descriptions of, how their abilities work. Jeez, I'm just, whew. Sorry. But yeah, Persuasion, an interesting name for the chapter. Makes a lot of sense considering most of these Nen beasts are manipulator types, so there's a lot of persuading going on there, yes. And Hulkenberg, finally got to figure out what the whole thing was with Hulkenberg, how his ability works, the feathers, and for the most part clearing up what happened when he kind of had that weird like memory lapse. Yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna go... I don't know, I want to talk about this with someone on Discord. Might go hop on Bragos or Dustin's or... I don't know, I'll find someone to talk about this shit with, because that was a lot of fun. And I know people are going to be like, you didn't get to see Corolla, we didn't get to see Hosoka, blah, 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 blah. I know, everyone's got complaints. I mean, I would have loved to see them, I'm not going to lie. It would have been great. It would have been hype. Been awesome to get another moment sort of like Corolla and Hisoka, but I don't think we're going to get one of those for a while. Or at least enough, like a 10 chapter a volume's worth of content like that of just non-stop hype. But, I don't know, we'll see. I'm really liking what's been covered so far. I mean, like I said before, it's not really a whole lot to, like, swoon over, but it's still really entertaining and really packed with information. I'm sure there's some things that went over my head, So I'm gonna let everything sink in, and then I'll go find someone to bullshit about this with. Comment below, like, dislike, subscribe, you know, the usual. Leave some criticisms, suggestions, what have you. And have a great day, great night. And yeah. See ya.